We're Tony and Kathleen Mastroberardino. We've been coming to New Bridges Community Church for almost 14 years. We have 3 kids, 3 really awesome kids, and we've been married for 20 years plus now. Be 21 this summer. We've been able to do a lot of things at New Bridges, from youth group to small groups, and most recently, probably the last 6 years, we've led a group called Marriage Life.
The more that if this is Tony and this is me, and we're going towards God, we meet together. And so I feel like that's what we've done ever since the day that we got married, is we've continued to be in the Word and to search out God's will for us. And
for me, quiet time in the morning when no one's around, nobody's distracting me, and then also in the evening when my house is quiet and everyone's asleep. I don't require a lot of sleep, so thankfully I can stay up late and get up early, and those are times when I can reconnect, because my life and world gets real busy, probably like most people's.
I think one of the other things that we have learned, though, is you have to schedule times out. You know, if you're with God every morning and you're reading, because otherwise you might forget. So like even going to a home group, you're there every week. I think if you just depend on what the pastor is telling you and you never check it to the Word, how do you really know that that's what God is saying? I think we have to be into the Word to know what God is saying to us, and then we continue to pray about it, what God actually is saying to us. Because if we ask, He'll tell us.
It's always fun to see the aha moment, the moment when a light turns on and they go, I could do that, or that's practical. So we always like to give them tools and skills that they can use. And we had a couple that had attended in the past, and were there, and I had challenged them to pray with your spouse tonight for the first time. This might have been the first time that they've gotten to pray together. And so this young man came up to me and he said, hey, can I talk to you for a second? And I'm like, absolutely. And he said, I've never prayed out loud before, and I don't know how to do it. And so I had the opportunity and the privilege to go over with him and with his wife, and we got to pray together, and I just kind of coached them along, and man, he did it, and his heart, you could just see, was just leaped. It was so exciting to watch him. Sometimes in ministry and just in life, it is extremely challenging, and you just want to get off the roller coaster.
When we have moments where we don't want to do things, it always seems like we balance each other out.
I think everybody deals with a lot of the same stuff and a lot of the same issues, and we're fighting the devil every day. And the only way you can do it is when you pick up your sword and you ask Jesus to just be there and support you in the fight. And I'll tell you, doing it together though has definitely been a good thing for us. It's made our marriage stronger, and it's also a great thing because we've been able to take great people along with us, and that's been an encouragement. So for those people who are at that spot where it's time, man, I would challenge you and say, step up, do the things you love to do, that God's calling you to do, and do it with gusto. Have some fun doing it, and take your best friends along.